Walkie O Trap can take OVO Trap. Walkie O Trap and take OVO Trap. They counted us out. They said we couldn't do it. They said our season was over. They said the sophomore slump was real. And look what happened. Smash that like button for me if you just joined. Let's get to 20 likes. That's the early stream goal. How y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling in the chat? I need W's in the chat. 27-10 against the Los Angeles Chargers. That's how you play a football game. I'm not going to lie to you. I was worried at the start of this game. They said we was done. They said after the Packers game, pack it up. What's going on, Astro? That's how you show up and win a game? Let's go, man. Daniel's now first player with 4,000 passing yards. I saw that in 1,000 rushing yards. That's how you win. Debo touchdown to seal it. Debo 2-point conversion to seal the game. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Spam the W's in the chat. Commanders win over the Los Angeles Chargers 27-10 and move to 3-2. I said this was a must-win game. I said this had to be done. Sure enough, it was done. Everyone in here, smash that like button. Let's get to 20 likes on the stream. That's the early stream goal. Everyone smash that like button in the chat. How y'all feeling today, though? Jaden Daniels shows back up, comes back. He looks great. All right. Debo stepped up majorly. Debo was him. Do we need Terry? Are we sure we need Terry? What's going on, Dwayne? Hey, by the way, super chat goal is 10. Let's hit 10 super chats tonight. We're going to be on here for a while. Let's hit 10 super chats tonight. W, let's go. I was stressing in the beginning, but we pulled it off. That's exactly what I said. I was stressing in the beginning. It was bad in the beginning. I was bad in the beginning. Like I was about to take my stuff off. I'm not even going to lie. But they pulled it through. They got it done. They got turnovers. They were efficient in the run game. Cliff Kingsbury heard us fans talking about the run game, and we got it done. But we got 19 people in here. That means we should have 19 likes. Let's get those likes up. Oh, man. Big win for the defense today. Even after that rocky start, they went and finished the game in a good way. Yeah, I mean, it was great from the defense today, right? The start was terrible. And even at the end, the gaps in the zone, again, you have to work on it, right? You can't continue to look like this in the zone defense. But the end of the game, they got through. They made sure that they were making stops. They got turnovers. They did a lot of things effective. And I'm not going to sit here and just whine about the defense all day. I'm not going to sit here and whine about the defense because we took the W 27-10 today. But again, y'all, super chat goal is 10 super chats. Somebody get that goal kicked off. How y'all feeling, though? Feed Bill. I'm going to have to get me a Bill hat. I'm going to have to get me a Bill shirt. I'm going to have to get everything from Bill because that dude is a dog. Why didn't we give Bill this many carries before? Because he's him. I understand he had the fumble, but it was a good tackle. It was a good, hard tackle, and that's why he fumbled. Lattimore looked okay, generated no penalties. Yeah. He was all right. Like, no penalties, right? He showed up, Bill is our Saquon. Yeah, man. He's our Saquon. It's insane, right? He was so good today. Again, if he didn't fumble, he'd be even better. But, man, I just love watching this team thrive. I just love watching this team look that good because it was awesome. How did Jaden's legs look to you today? Listen, they look normal. After he put on those cleats, after the I think it was the first quarter, maybe first drive, he looked good, right? He looked pretty good. So he looked good today. But let's get to 15 likes on the stream. We got 15 people in here, so we should have at least 15 likes. Smash that like button. Let's get those likes up. Subscribe to the channel if you're in here and you're not subscribed. Super chat goal is 10 super chats today. Somebody kicked that goal off. Astro, if you could do what you did yesterday, that would be greatly appreciated. But we need to celebrate. Celebrate this W. Commanders win over the Chargers. And again, we're 3-2. It's a rough schedule coming up. It's a lot of good teams coming up. We had to come out here and get this W, and that's what we did. Because, again, it's a lot of good teams coming up. Jaden was really good today. Bill was really good today. Debo was really good today. Like, the whole team played really well. The defense stepped up in the end. Whatever you want to say about the defense, they stepped up at the end and found a way to close the team out. But we got 21 people in here. That means we should have 21 likes on the stream. Smash that like button. Let's get to 20 likes on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Again, super chat goal is 10 super chats. Let's somebody kick that goal off if you could. After this win, we could solidify ourselves as Super Bowl contenders. Listen, the Chargers were banged up, so I don't know if I'm going to go that far, but I like how you're thinking. Debo, Luke, and Lane until Terry returns. That's what it's going to be. Luke, I mean, that catch from Luke McCaffrey, that was insane. That catch from Luke McCaffrey, that throw to Luke McCaffrey, that was insane. Ertz was not there at all. Nah, he wasn't. He was not there at all. Ertz was not good today. To say the least, Ertz was not good today. But the main story of the day, Bill Merritt. Let's take a look at his exact stats today because they got to be freaking good, right? His exact stats have to be crazy today. Let's look at Bill's stats. Jaden Daniels first, 15 of 26, 231 yards passing, 8.9 on average, and 1 touchdown. Again, he was really good, and he found a way to get the job done, right? He got the job done. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, 14 carries, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's how you play a football game. He's him. Stop playing. 115 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns for Bill. It's insane, right? Let's go hit that like button. Appreciate you, Jay. He's right. Smash that like button. Let's get to 20 likes. But man, this game was so fun to watch. Again, it felt like it was last year. The biggest thing was it felt like it was last year. It felt like we were going back to last year and kicking it back to last year, throwing it back to last year, and the cardiac commanders, right? We were so good. We were so good today. Yes, the defense had issues. Yes, the defense got bailed out some. But the defense was definitely not as bad as last week. They were not as bad as last week. So, yes, we got bailed out. Yes, there was a lot of things that went wrong with the defense, but at the end of the day, they were good enough to get the job done, and they held the Chargers to 10 points. They didn't give up 20. They didn't give up 30. They didn't give up 40. They held the Chargers to 10 points. It was 10-0 in this game. It was 10-0 in this game. But let's get a super chat, y'all. Super chat goal is 10 super chats. So we're trying to reach 10 super chats on the stream. Mikey, back-to-back games with a pick. Yeah. You know, back-to-back games with a pick. Again, he's solid, right? He's been solid. He really was, bad before last week, but he's got a pick last week. He got a pick today. And again, he stepped it up. He's found a way to step it up. And again, Lattimore was not terrible today. I saw our team attack St. Juice a lot. I love seeing St. Juice, right, just struggle. That's what I want to see because he killed us year after year after year after year when he was covering. I love seeing him struggle like that. But let's hit 20 likes on the stream. Smash that like button on the stream. I need W's in the chat as well. Maybe send a super chat with a W, right? But defeat the Chargers. And again, it looks even better, right? This game, it looks even better when you take a look at the score. It looks even better. It's insane how we beat the Chargers today. I didn't, at first I was worried. At first, I didn't see this going the right way, but we're 3-2 now, and we're above 500. And you just, again, must-win game. You had to win this game coming into this. That's why I'm so happy about this. And again, this feels like last year. This feels like last year's team. This feels like in the fashion that we won last year, right? How about Armstrong? Armstrong was solid. Like, Armstrong was really good. I believe he had 2 sacks. Really, the pass rush, I told you in the keys to victory, I said, we have to manufacture a pass rush, right? We have to be able to get a pass rush on Justin Herbert, and that's what they did. And that was clearly a sign that took them to victory. You had to get a pass rush going, and that's what they did. Von Miller had multiple sacks. Von Miller was great. What's going on, BJ? Let's go. I'm hyped. 5 sacks on the year for Dorrance Armstrong. Yeah. I mean, I said he could be the 10-sack guy. Sure enough, he is. Right? He's definitely going to be that at this point, at this rate. But let's get to 25 likes in the stream, y'all. I need everyone in here to smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Super chat goal is 10 super chats. Help me to reach that goal. Send a super chat. Bill carried us. He did. Right. And Jaden was, you can't say Jaden didn't carry us. Jaden was definitely very good as well. But it was the Bill show. And whenever we handed it to Bill, I mean, it was just like, and him closing the game out as well. Him closing the game out was crazy, right? He was able to close the game out at the end of the game. We needed to just run the ball, run the clock out. It was Bill that showed up. C-Rob was solid. Like, we need to definitely get the run game going. Like, after this performance, the run game, this is going to help the run game a lot. This is going to give me a lot of confidence in the run game because we just didn't hand the ball off before this game. Did Bill win Let's Freaking Go Player of the Game from Brady? I didn't catch that. I was getting ready for the stream. I didn't catch that. My bad. I didn't catch that. Yeah, I was getting ready for the stream. He probably did. Like, or Jaden. They love to give it to quarterbacks. It may have been Jaden. I think it was probably Bill, right? I think. What's going on? What's going on, Matthew? But yeah, it was probably Bill who won that. I would only imagine, right? 2 touchdowns, broke off a lot of big runs. Again, sealed the game for us. He sealed the game for us. So, yeah, I'm feeling great about this. Huge win. Commanders take the W, and we needed that. We needed that. But let's get to 25 likes in the stream, y'all. Smash that like button if you have not done so. Subscribe to the channel if you're in here and you're sitting here and you're not subscribed. Make sure you subscribe. Send a super chat as well. Goal is 10 super chats this stream. We need 10 super chats today. Let's get 10 super chats, y'all. Definitely helps the channel out a lot. But, man, I need W's in the chat, y'all. I need W's in the chat. I'm definitely feeling great. I'm hyped. We won the game. We won the game. It was a Chargers team that they had been so solid. And the Giants beat them last week. Man, I was so worried at the start of this. I was so worried at the start of this game, and we came out of there with the W. Team found a way to seal it out. Dan Quinn was really good today. Debo with a touchdown at the end of the game. I mean, that sealed the game, right? Just so many great factors about this game today. So many great things from this game today. It was awesome. It was so fun to watch. It felt like last year. It felt like last year. It felt like we were actually a competent team. It felt like the defense could actually get a stop. It felt like we could force turnovers. Remember, we lacked in the turnover game. And both the things I told you in the keys to victory, I said we had to get turnovers and we had to get to Justin Herbert. We had, 5 sacks on Herbert, 1 sack on Trey Lance, and we forced turnovers. We were able to get turnovers today. Back in the win column for the Washington Commanders, it feels so good. And we lost the Falcons. Yes, we lost the Falcons, but we bounced back today and we got a win today. And that's why I'm excited for this. We were able to bounce back and win today. Eagles lost today. We should really be 4-1 and tied for first in the division. Yes, we should have beat the Falcons last week, and we should have, beat them last week. We should be 4-1, right? But it is what it is. Eagles lost. They're 4-1. We're only a game back now. Like, we're in really good position. We are in really good position. And I'm feeling really good, as you can tell. I'm feeling really good. Eagles lost. Giants lost. Perfect day for the Commanders. You had to. I mean, over 80% of the world was watching. You had to win this game, and you did. And you showed up, and you won the game. You showed up, and you were solid. So, nobody can tell me anything right now because I'm feeling good. Commanders get the W in LA. What a game. What a game. Smash that like button if you're just joining. Let's get to 30 likes in the stream, y'all. Subscribe to the channel if you're in here and you're sitting here and you're not subscribed. Send a super chat. Goal is 10 super chats today. Somebody get that goal kicked off. Send your thoughts about the game in a super chat. Definitely keeps the channel moving. Helps me out a lot. But yeah, so Commanders get the W, and Jaden Daniels was electric. Bill was electric. Debo was electric. Luke McCaffrey was good. Luke McCaffrey was really good. Like, I'm starting to feel like we have something in Luke McCaffrey. I don't know about you. I feel like we have something in Luke McCaffrey. Like, that boy he's going to be something. And again, it takes a while to learn the wide receiver position, but when Luke McCaffrey finally learned it, like, he's going to be a stud. And we have a stud in Bill as well. So everything is going good. Everything's going right for the Commanders right now. We never left. We never wavered. We're back to 3-2. We're back in the win column. We're back to feeling like the team that can win the Super Bowl this year. Yes, the defense is bad. Let's not ignore that. The defense is bad. The defense was bad in certain parts of the game today, but they got turnovers when they needed to get turnovers. They played defense when they needed to play defense. And they got bailed out, quite frankly, by the Chargers penalties. The Chargers had a lot of penalties today. They were bad today. They were really bad today with penalties, and they kind of cost themselves parts of this game. But that's what we needed as Commanders fans. This is the team I know. This is the team I remember. This is the Commanders that put up 27 points to win this game. 27-10, 3-2. Let's go. Bill's our guy for the future. Bill is him. Don't ever talk to Bill. Right. So yeah. Terry, hopefully we get Terry back next week. Like, this team is well on their way to being back on track. This is a different team with JD5 plays. The team seemed to play more intense football when he plays, but secondary still needs some work. Yes, like, again, the zone defense, the gaps in there, it's bad, right? And a lot of times, Chargers were catching a lot of passes today. But again, like, let's just take the W today. JD5 plays the team, seemed to play more intense football. Yeah, so, I mean, you're right about that, right? It's more intense football. It's better football when Jaden's here, as you could expect, right? But let's get to 30 likes on the stream, y'all. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button if you're in here and you're not subscribed. Super chat goal is 10 super chats. Let's hit 10 super chats tonight, y'all. Let's hit 10 super chats tonight. That's the goal. Definitely helps me out a lot on these post-game streams. But that's the way to do it. Dubs in the chat. That's the way you win a football game. That's the way you walk in someone's house and take over. That's how a good football team plays football. Jaden's return was special. Keep this up. Keep it going. And you can move to 4-2 on Monday. So sorry about the internet, by the way. Sorry about the internet. It's pretty bad. At my house right now. Sorry about that. But anyways, yeah. So Commanders take the W in LA today. And it felt so good. It felt really good. But how are we feeling? How are we feeling about this one? I'm definitely hype. I'm psyched. But by the way, super chat goal is 10 super chats. So to reach that goal, we're gonna need a super chat, y'all. So help me to reach that goal. But what are your thoughts on the game today? How are we feeling about the game? Takeover in LA. You took over LA. A lot of Commanders fans in attendance today. I love to see that. I love to see it. A lot of Commanders fans in attendance for this game. Great to see. Great to see all the burgundy and gold showing out. Love to see it. But how are we feeling about the game today? Let me take a full look at the stats. Today. I'll read you some of the stats from today, and we'll go in the box score a little bit. Take a look at that. Again, Jaden was 15-26 in this game, 231 yards, 1 touchdown. Bill, I already said, 14 carries, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns. Chris Rodriguez, 5 carries for 7 yards. He was all right. Jaden Daniels had 8 carries for 39 yards. Deebo Samuel, 8 receptions, 96 yards, 1 touchdown. Luke McCaffrey, 1 reception, 50 yards. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, 2 receptions, 39 yards. Jalen Lane, 1 reception, 16 yards. McNichols with a reception for 12 yards. Bobby Wagner, your leading tackler today. He had 14 tackles. Mike Samerstow, 9 tackles. Quan Martin, 9 tackles, who had a very good hit for a fumble. Jeremy Reeves, 7 tackles. Javon Kinlaw, 4 tackles. Let's take a look at all these sacks, though. 1.5 sacks for Von Miller. 0.5 sacks for Jacob Martin. 1 sack for Daron Payne. And then let's see. Dorrance Armstrong, 2 sacks. 2 sacks from Dorrance Armstrong. He was awesome tonight. And again, I already told you before the season, I thought he was going to be the guy that showed up. He was going to be the guy that had 10 sacks this year. He was going to be the guy that showed up when we needed it. And that's what he did. That's what he's done. Right? So 5 sacks. You love to see it from him. And he's the guy that got pressure today. We never left. The Commanders never left from their old ways. They never did. But let's hit 30 likes on the stream, y'all. Smash that like button. Again, guys, super chat goal is 10. So super chat goal is 10. That would be greatly appreciated if we could get a super chat. But 27-10. Again, that score at the end just made it look even better, right? That score at the end from Debo made it look even better. That was awesome to see. And we closed the game out. We finished the game out. Bill was so good because he closed the game out. He closed the game out. That's what he did. He was able to run the ball and close the game out. That's what I love to see from Bill. And that's what I needed to see from Bill. And he's proved time and time again that he's, a 7th round pick. This is a 7th round pick. He's a stud. He's an absolute stud. So, you talk about him like he is awesome. And I love that dude, right? He's going to be so good in this league. But if you couldn't tell, I'm hype about him. But the pass game, again, the pass defense was not good. Like, if we're talking about the pass defense, it was not good. Pass defense wasn't good. None of it. But the defense, again, they got turnovers. They made some stops. Yes, they made some stops. Right? They had a 4th down stop. They made stops. So they did what they had to do to get a win. Joe Witt Jr., again, not great. But this will buy him a week, right? If Joe Witt Jr. did what he did from the start of today's game, the whole game, he might have been out. But he's good now. Let's get to 35 likes in the stream, y'all. Let's get to 35 likes in the stream. Smash that like button. Let's get those likes up. Subscribe to the channel if you're in here and you're not subscribed. Send a super chat, y'all. Super chat goal is 10 super chats. Let's get a super chat, y'all, if we could. It keeps the channel moving, helps me out a lot. So if we could get a super chat, that'd be greatly appreciated. And it would be the first one of the day. So, but we just gained momentum on the whole year. We just helped out we helped out our whole year. Like, this is a huge win. This is a massive road win. And I thought that maybe this team, at first, maybe they couldn't get a win. Maybe they weren't good enough to get a win. But they are. They proved that they can win on the road. Happy with bro? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Excited for this, man. Let's celebrate this win. And Monday Night Football next week will be 3-2. Let's go to 4-2, man. We're slowly getting back to our ways from last year. We are slowly getting back to our ways from last year. Like, all along, Luke was the number 1 wide receiver. Luke McCaffrey has been such a big part of these wins. This team is the team I want to see from here on out. This is the team I want to see from here on out. This is my football team. This is the team that I know. This is the team that I know. So let's get to 35 likes in the stream, y'all. Smash that like button if you have not done so yet. Send a super chat, y'all. Goal is 10 super chats. That's the daily stream. Goal is 10 super chats. So you can click the target button with the 0 out of 10 on it to do that. That helps me out a lot. Redskins, yes, sir. We back. We back. Nobody tells me otherwise. We back. Redskins, Commanders, whatever you want to call them, they're back, and they're back in the win column, and they're back to war, and they're back to the team we know. This is the team I want to see every single week. This is the team I want to see next week on Monday Night Football as well. This is the team we know and love, right? The momentum is key, but Daniels, that might be his best throw in the year at the end of the game. At the end of the game, 4th and 7. It's 4th and 7. Daniels throws it up for Debo. Debo touchdown to get it to 27-10. You make the scoreboard look better, and this is awesome. Redskin get player out of retirement. Sherman Patterson. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. You typed that wrong or something. But yeah, so again, it was not all perfect, but you'll take the win, right? You take a win whenever you can get it, whenever you want to win, whenever you need a win. They delivered today. Nobody can say otherwise. We delivered today. We showed up big today, and we came in clutch with a W in a must-win game. Only one person picked us in the experts picks of the week. Only one person picked us. 27-10, BTA, huge win. Now you go back home for the Bears game and you play on Monday Night Football, coming off that win. That does worlds for this team. And you get an extra day to heal up. We play on Monday, not Sunday. You get an extra day to heal up. So, goal is 10 super chats, y'all. Goal is 10 super chats. Let's get that goal kicked off. Goal is 10 super chats. What's going on, Jared? You're welcome, everyone. I had to pull out the reverse psychology card, but it worked again. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. But if you're just joining, smash that like button. Yeah, man. Nobody thought we could do it. Everybody thought we left. Everybody thought it was a sophomore slump. And you saw the team from last year. You saw the team. You saw the team that we hyped up the whole offseason. You saw it. Reverse psychology card, you ask? Yeah. So that's the team we know and love. And that's the team that we wanted to see the whole entire year. So we're 3-2. We eat this one. Bill got 2. JD5 is back. Hail to the Commanders. Because this is our team. We went down 10-0. I started rooting for the Chargers. Yeah, I mean, it was bad. Again, I was worried at the start. I'm not going to lie to you. I was really worried at the start, but this team showed up. So, again, Jared, goal is 10 super chats tonight. So, would be greatly appreciated if you could help me out with that goal. Let's put out of retirement Randy Moss. Bro, I don't know what you're talking about, Nate. I'm not going to lie to you. But let's check Justin Herbert and the Chargers numbers because, again, they did not have a good game. They've now dropped 2 games to NFC East opponents. We went out there, we got it done. We went out there and we cleaned house. Again, a lot of Commanders fans today. I think a big part of today's win was there was a lot of Commanders fans there. Herbert was 22 of 29, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He ran for 4 carries, 60 yards. Hampton, 12 carries, 44 yards. That's not great. Keenan Allen, 5 receptions, 58 yards. Quentin Johnston, 4 receptions, 40 yards. So, ACTC, take command, race hail, left hand up. Let's freaking go. Hey, bro said all the mottos. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. Left hand up, hail to the Commanders. Monday Night Football. Beat the Chargers, baby. Back in the win column. We're back. And we're ready to go. This team is back. Have a good night, folks. You too, man. Hey, if you can help me out with that super chat goal, that'd be greatly appreciated. Because we're trying to reach 10 super chats. But let's get to 35 likes in the stream as well, y'all. Smash that like button. Yeah, though. We're just here breaking down this Commanders win. Jaden Debo was the story of the day. Bill was the story of the day as well. We got our swagger back. You know, it feels like we have our swagger back, right? It feels like we have our swagger back. It feels like we are the team from last year that we all know and love, right? It feels like we're that team, and we got ourselves. We found our identity again. I think our identity this year is the run game. That's our identity. So Washington takes the W today, though. We fully took command. It's happening, y'all. Demolish the Chargers, right? You demolish the Chargers. Game of the week, half the world watching, and you never waver. And you started off bad. You came in there and you didn't play well. And then you showed up and then you fixed it. And some kind of adjustment after the half just said, we're not letting you score. Like, we're not letting you score. We're winning this game. We're not letting you score. Right? That's what it felt like. This team is back in the win column. And I'm feeling good. But Again, y'all, super chat goal is 10 super chats, y'all. We're trying to reach 10 super chats. If y'all could help me out with that 10 super chat goal, that'd be greatly appreciated, man. That would be greatly appreciated. Commanders Chargers, though, that was the game. That was the game. Week 5 in the books for this team, and it's a W. It's a W. Week 5. Now we just have to look forward to the Bears and just kill them, right? You just kill the Bears. But now you know your identity. Again, we found our identity. We found our identity in that we just need to run the ball. You just run the ball, right? Bill is the guy. There's no more questions that need to be asked. Bill is the guy. Bill is the future of the run game. You traded away B-Rob. People question it. They shouldn't have. They shouldn't have questioned it. Commanders fans took over that stadium, and everyone stepped up today when it needed to be done. When it needed to be done, everyone stepped up. So, 111 yards for Bill, though, was the highlight of the day. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this W. It wasn't a 40 burger like we did last year, but it was a heck of a game. It was a heck of a game. It was the Commanders coming out there and taking care of business. Bill was electric. Commanders were electric. But let me know your thoughts about the game. Let me know your thoughts about the game. How are y'all feeling about this game today? Because again, I'm hype. It was awesome today. And we actually got back to the brand of football we're used to playing. This is the football we're used to playing. This is the team we're used to seeing. That's what I love the most about this game. This is the team we're used to seeing. Defense actually showed up. So, Cliff Kingsbury said Cliff Kingsbury said Jaden Daniels is generational, though. So, homecoming win for Jaden. A lot of people in attendance for Jaden Daniels. A lot of people were just there for Jaden Daniels. Homecoming W. We're so back. This team's so back. This team is locked in. So glad we beat the Chargers today. We did what had to be done. We did what had to be done, and we are now 3-2. Start Bill every game. Like, this is what it should look like. We should be putting Bill out there first every game. That's what it should be looking like. Von Miller also went crazy today. Von Miller had a sack and a half today. Never thought I'd be saying that. Dorrance Armstrong, 2 sacks. Like, you got pressure. They were so good getting pressure today. They counted us out. They told us no. Everyone said we were going to lose. And look what happened. You kill the Chargers. We have our identity back. We found everything we needed now. It's not over yet. It's not over. That's why I said the NFL is week to week. That's why I told y'all the NFL is week to week. Because you can lose to a team like the Falcons and you come back and you can beat the Chargers, right? But Bill was the LFG, let's freaking go player of the game. So Bill was interviewed by Tom Brady. A 7th round pick in Bill was interviewed by Tom Brady at the end of the game. That's insane. 2 Commanders have 1 Brady's. Let's freaking go. Yeah. So, because week 1, I think it was Jaden. I think Jaden was week 1. So, yeah, it's crazy. Again, nobody expected us to do this. Nobody expected a 7th round pick to be this solid. But now we have a run game. Now we have everything we need. And we are a competent, we are a great, we are a Super Bowl contending football team. I'm confident to say that because if we lost this game, I would have been embarrassed, right? I would have been embarrassed losing 2 straight. So at halftime, I wasn't sure. And we were just happy to be, it was just happy to be 10-7 at halftime. We were just happy, and then to kick the field goal to be 10-10 at halftime. We were just happy for it to be 10-10 at halftime. That's all. We were just happy for it to be 10-10 at halftime. And we ended up winning this game 27-10. That's why the team showed up. But let's get a super chat, y'all. Let's get a super chat, y'all. Let's at least try to get to like 1 or 2 super chats, y'all. That would definitely help me out a lot. That would definitely help me out a lot, y'all. So, if we can get a super chat, that would be greatly appreciated. Didn't know we would beat the Chargers by 17. Chargers are definitely a top 10 team in the league. We walk in there and beat them. Yeah. I mean, again, that's why I feel so good. Chargers are a really good football team. They're a well-coached football team, right? They don't take L's very often. They don't take L's very often. That's why I was so happy to beat them. Just because, man, they are a good football team, and they are a well-coached football team, right? So it's awesome to walk in there and get a W in LA. And with the tough schedule that you have to win games like this. You have to find a way to win games like this with the tough schedule that you have, and that's exactly what the team did. Exactly what the team did. So I'm hype about this one, but let's see if we can get any post game interviews. Let's hear from quarterback Jaden Daniels. Let's hear um some clips from him because Jaden Daniels did speak after the uh Jaden Daniels did speak after the game. Let's hear from Jaden Daniels. Let me share my screen. By the way, guys, let's get to 40 likes in this stream. Let's get to 40 likes in the stream. Y'all smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. If any 8 of you in here could send a super chat, that would be greatly appreciated. Let's get to 1 super chat today, y'all. Let's get to 1 super chat. We need it for the channel, man. But here's Jaden Daniels. We did. Dude, this feels like last year. This feels like last year, bro. I love it. I love this feeling. He's so nonchalant after this game, though. Yo, let's get to 40 likes in the stream. Let's get to 40 likes in today's stream, y'all. Smash that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Hey, super chat, y'all. Super chat. We need 10 super chats today, y'all. That's what we're trying to reach. Here, let me make a goal of 5 super chats. He's not even dealing with the knee questions. Let's go, man. All right, so let's see if there's any other come on, man. Trying to get out of here. All right. All right, let me shut that off. All right. Smash that like button if you're just joining. Let's get to 40 likes in the stream, y'all. But super chat goal is 5 super chats. So let's get a super chat, y'all, if we could. Send your thoughts about the game in the super chat. I also need W's in the chat. I also need W's in the chat because this game deserves W's. This game was well played. Again, the Chargers are a great football team. The Chargers are a well coached football team. The Chargers are a team that can easily find a way to beat you. And we beat the Chargers. We come out there, we beat the Chargers. Big dub for this team. I mean, big dub. This will go a long way. When you look back on this season, this will go a long way. this will go a long way. And honestly, the defense wasn't even bad today. Defense was not even bad today. So, I also thought Quan Martin looked like he was supposed to look, right? Quan Martin was solid. But the Commanders' last scoring drive today was their longest of the season with 13 plays and 99 net yards. 99 yards on the last scoring drive, the longest of the season so far. This team was so clutch when they needed it. They were clutch when they needed it. They did everything that they needed. They did everything that that they were supposed to do to come out there with the W. So again, I'll take it, and I think this will just build momentum for the rest of the year. But this is the Commanders' first multi-takeaway game since week 10 against the Steelers last year. First since week 10 last year. Multi-takeaway game. So glad they let Daniels get a passing touchdown. Yeah, I mean, it just felt good. Like JD5, you can tell he just gained all his momentum back, right? He's right. He's back again. He's back again. He gained his momentum back. He's back in the win column, right? This just feels right. This just feels right. I didn't think we would blow out the Chargers, but we did. We blew out the Chargers, and so this is what I wanted to see today. And the defense just came up big when they needed to come up big. That was what it is. Last week I was coming on here saying when we needed a stop, we couldn't get a stop. This week I'm coming on here saying when the defense had to come up big, they came up big. And that's the difference. That's the key difference. It's just they made plays when they needed to make plays. They did what they needed to. That was the key difference. That was the key difference. They did exactly what they needed to. That's how you get back in the win column. That's how you get back in the win column. Next is the Hail Mary game on the line. Yeah, rematch Monday Night Football where we did it. Yeah, and in the Battle Blacks again. We're in the Battle Blacks next week as well. So it's all lining up good for next week. But let's get to 40 likes in the stream, y'all. Smash that like button. Let's get those likes up. Subscribe to the channel. Also, send a super chat. Goal is 5 super chats tonight. But if we could get 3, that would be good. So let's get 3 super chats, y'all. Definitely need it for the channel. Bears fans going to get PTSD. They will. They will. Whether they want to admit it or not, they will. But all I know is next week we're gonna have to get Bill going next week. We have a star in Bill. We have a guy that we can count on every week now. We found our identity. We found who we want to be. Big win for this team. Big win for this team. And again, you found a way to get it done. Happy W, gonna have a good sleep tonight. Let's keep these players at retirement. Randy Moss, Sherman Patrick Peterson, Marshawn Lynch. Get right week definitely got us right. Yeah, it was get right week. It got us right. It got us right. So it was perfect. Everything lined up great. But let's get a super chat, y'all. Again, this just helped me out a lot. Let's get a super chat, y'all. Let's get to 35 likes. Let's get to 35 likes on the stream. Smash that like button if you have not done so yet. That's the way you go out there and get a W. That's the way you go out there and you find a way to get a W. That's what you do. That's how you win a game. That's the fashion that you win the game in as well. Big win for this team. So, cannot stress enough that's a big win right there. The team never left. Again, it would have been easy for them to get down on themselves. It would have been easy for them to quit, to say no. They didn't. They never said no. They never quit. They never did anything wrong. So that's why I'm happy about this game. We feeling good, though. We feeling good after this win. You walk in the Chargers' house. You take over that house. That's how you do it. We're lit. Will it? 27-10, Commanders W. And a 7th-round pick is the guy that leads you to victory. A 7th-round pick is the guy that leads you to victory. We're still the team that we aspire to be this year. We're still well ahead of schedule. Jaden Daniels, normal. That brace doesn't mean anything. I didn't even notice the brace. Like, I forgot about the brace. I didn't even notice it. But at the beginning of the game, I noticed it. But once he switched cleats, I was like, I didn't really even notice it. Didn't notice anything different from Jaden. So that's why he was so good, because he switched cleats and he locked in. Again, he could have given up early. They were down 10-0. The team was down 10-0. They never gave up though. But let's get to 35 likes in this stream. Y'all smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Send a super chat as well. Make sure y'all send a super chat, man. Let's just get one super chat today, because that is the goal. But game of the week, 80% of the world watching. You show up there, you get a W. It feels good. It feels good to beat this Chargers team. Again, a really good football team. A really good football team. Feels good. And everybody had the Chargers winning. Everybody bet the Chargers. Everybody took the Chargers. We win this game. But feels even better to know the Ravens got BTA. They did. And we beat a Chargers team who beat the Chiefs. I just forgot. We beat a Chargers team who beat the Chiefs. But yeah, Eagles lost. Giants lost. Ravens got BTA. Like, we're emerging. Must-win game. You step up, you win the game. You capitalize on the Eagles' loss. That's what you do. Capitalize on the Eagles' loss. Take over. Take over after the Eagles' loss. That's what you do. That's why it feels good. Take over after that Eagles loss. You capitalize on that. Now the Eagles are 4-1. Now we are 3-2. We're only one game back. And the Eagles are not even that good. I'm feeling good. They're not even that good. So we can win this division. We still have chances. We still have a major chance to win this division. I need the Eagles to lose on Thursday. Same. Give me the Giants, right? They lost to the Saints today. I know it may not feel like it sometimes, but this goal line defense is really solid at times. It is, right? Like, Kinlaw, he shows up sometimes. Payne shows up sometimes. Yes, sometimes they are really solid. So, I definitely agree with that. They've been solid. They found ways to stop people at the goal line. They got a 4th down stop today. But everything, it felt like it was just, it felt like it was the Commander's Day. Like, if you understand what I mean, it just felt like it was the Commander's Day today. Like, Chargers, they just couldn't do anything right. They stumbled a lot. They had penalties. They did a lot of things wrong. Go live on Thursday. Yeah, I'll try. I'll think about it. If I can, I might do a hate watch on Thursday. So we'll see. Yeah, I might do a hate watch on Thursday. So we'll see. But right now, we're just enjoying this dominant win over the Chargers. Bill and Jaden dominated this game. Bill and Jaden took over this game. Now, there is still problems. Again, the defense is not fantastic. Penalties, right? A lot of penalties for the Commanders. There's been a lot of penalties. So everything's not great, but we're enjoying this being 3-2 after this. After this rough start, we're enjoying being 3-2. 10 touches, 116 yards, 2 touchdowns for Bill. Hail victory for the Commanders. Hail to the Washington Commanders. Hail to this team. It feels like, and again, we're getting healthier, right? We're getting healthier. So everything seems to be coming back to life. But yeah, so this team, proud of them. I'm proud of the effort from this team, and I'm proud of how they look today. Certainly was not great, but we got the W. And Jaden Daniels is lit. Jaden Daniels is him. Bill is him. I don't have to say it many times. They're him. They're them. 2-0 in the AFC. So let's trade for CJ Gardner-Johnson. Let's get these players at return. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. But we're not trading for CJ. CJ Gardner-Johnson isn't even on the team, bro. Like, what? But yeah. A lot of players just stepped up today. Again, we had to fight back. We didn't look good at the start. But they showed up. So I'll take it. I'm happy. I'm excited. This team, let's have a good week of practice, and you know, we'll be good, right? Like, you play the Bears on Monday Night Football. I mean, this Bears team has not been great. This Bears team has not been great. So continue to run the ball with Bill. Continue to dominate with Bill, and everything will be all right. So I love it. But how are y'all feeling after this game? How are y'all feeling after this game? Bill Krosky Merritt is in the conversation for Offensive Rookie of the Year. You know he will win the Rookie of the Week award. You know Bill's going to win that for the second time this year. Bill will win the Offensive Rookie of the Year award. So you love to see it. Take over the Chargers' house. Take over the Chargers' place. Good W today. Correct. Good W, Nate. The vibes are back, though. Like, I was feeling so down after that Falcons game. I was feeling so lost after that Falcons game. The vibes are back. The team is back. The vibes are back. Everything's back. We're back. And I'm feeling great after this one. But 27 unanswered points, that's how you do it. 27 unanswered points, that's how you do it. That's insane. 27 unanswered points, 10-10 at halftime. You finish the game 27-10. It's how a real team plays football. I think Dan Quinn had his best game of the year. Dan Quinn had his best game of the year today. Right? He was really good. Joe Witt Jr., you can't hate on him. You can't say anything bad about him. Cliff Kingsbury, he was good. Like, he had a bunch of good play calls. He had trickery. He was good. But Jaden Daniels has become the first NFL player in NFL history to have 4,000 passing yards and 1,000 rushing yards in his first 20 career starts. So that's a big stat for Jaden. But let's get to 40 likes in the stream, y'all. Let's get to 40 likes in the stream. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Let's get one super chat today. Let's get one super chat today, y'all. If we could get a super chat, that would be greatly appreciated. Keeps the channel moving. It keeps the channel running. So, yeah. Keeps the channel running. Let's get one super chat. But Bill is your LFG player of the game. He talked to Tom Brady after the game, literally after the game. Talked to Tom Brady. It's a 7th round pick. It's a 7th round pick doing this stuff. It's insane what he's been able to do. It is a 7th round pick dominating like this. Taking his team to 3-2 and carrying us to victory. We never left. We never left. We never left. Sophomore slump, no more. Defense did its job today. I said, just win. I literally said it before the game. Just win. Do whatever you have to do to win, and that's what they did. Whatever you have to do to win, just do it. And that's what they did. They just did enough to win this game. So, all I wanted to do was win, but it's even better when you can see 27-10. 27-10. Like that makes it even better. The score makes it even better. That late touchdown from Debo and Jaden, that was impressive. That was very impressive. That late touchdown from Jaden and Debo. I mean, you just don't see stuff like that, right? That great throw from Jaden Daniels. You just don't see it. You just don't see that stuff very often. You just don't see it. So, sensational game from Jaden Daniels, and that should give you confidence. That should give you a lot of confidence moving in to the next few weeks, moving in to Monday Night Football. I love it. Bobs are back in DC. We're feeling good again in DC. We're feeling good again in DC. But Sunday Night Football is on as well. And you had to get this W. You had to find a way to get this W. Because if you didn't, you'd have to worry about some things, right? You would have to worry about some things if you didn't get this W. You'd be 2-3. You'd be facing, some great teams coming up. So Sam still with the second pick in a row, 2 games in a row. It's all good in DC right now. Bill Merritt is the story. But let's get to 40 likes in the stream, y'all. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Super chat goal is 1. Let's just get 1 super chat, y'all. Let's just get 1 super chat, y'all. Or more. Let's just get 1 super chat, though. That would definitely be greatly appreciated. But it's definitely a great feeling. It's definitely, even Tom Brady says he's having fun watching our quarterback. So, massive road W. Massive job. Great job from this team. Great job from the staff. Great job from everyone. Sensational job, to be honest with you. That was the Commanders I want to see every week. That was the team I want to see every single week. That's our Commanders. That's what you want to see. That's the team you know. So, big win, huge road win. But how are we feeling? Make sure you, if you do send a super chat, which the goal is 1, so hopefully we can get 1. Send your thoughts in a super chat. Send your thoughts in a super chat. Because I would like to know what you all have to think. By the way, 40 likes in this stream is the goal. Let's get to 40 likes. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. A big game for the Commanders, as you can see. Jaden Daniels, just absolutely electric, right? You shut down Justin Herbert. The defense did enough. No, the defense was not great. No, the defense has not been great all year. You did enough to get a W on the road, and that's what matters. That's what matters. You did enough to get a W on the road, and that's how you take care of teams. That's how you take care of business. That's how you win a football game. And we're bringing Debo back next year. We didn't even have Terry today. I mean, at some points in this game, it looked like Jaden was just throwing to randoms, right? We did not have Terry. We did not have Terry. Did you notice anything? Trey Amos was good. Bill was amazing. All the rookies were good today. Josh Connolly, I saw Josh Connolly. He looked pretty good today, right? Didn't do anything wrong. Coming home with a dub. In a must-win game, coming home with a dub. That's what you want to see. I better see a lot of Redskins fans at Jerry World 2 weeks from now. Yeah. Yes, bro. I better see this team and these fans travel. They travel to LA, so you can travel to Jerry World. You can travel to Jerry World if you travel to LA. Better see that in 2 weeks. But most importantly, next week, Monday Night Football. Take care of the Bears. Right? But let's enjoy this win for right now. Let's get to 40 likes on the stream, y'all. Smash that like button. On to the Bears, though. But let's listen to Jaden Daniels' post-game interview. Are we cutting Austin because we have merit? We're not cutting Austin Eckler. No. We're not cutting Austin Eckler. But let's listen to Jaden Daniels' post-game interview because I am intrigued by this. Haven't listened to this yet. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get the post-game. Because that I could get copyrighted for that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so just some good stuff, like just great football being played. Just this is the team we know. This is a team we wanted to see. This is the team we know. So I'm just so happy to see this team get a win. Next 5 games are rough though. Next 5 games, like you had to win today. That's why I kept telling you, you had to win today. Because the next few games are disgustingly hard. Chiefs, Cowboys, Bears. You play a lot of good teams. Like these next few games are really, really hard. So we never left though. We never left. They counted us out. They said we couldn't do it. They said we were cooked. And we won. We won. So I don't even care what people have to say anymore because they don't know anything. The sophomore slump is not real. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking about a sophomore slump, it's not real. You're not real. St. Juice was getting cooked today, though. Benjamin St. Juice, I loved watching it. I loved watching Benjamin St. Juice get cooked. Loved every second of it because he was terrible. There was multiple times we went to St. Juice way, and he couldn't cover. So I loved seeing that as well. But let's get to 40 likes in the stream. Whether you just joined or been in here for a while, let's get to 40 likes in the stream. Smash that like button. Comment whatever you would like. Comment your thoughts about the game. Super chat. We need 1 super chat, y'all. Let's get 1 super chat in here. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. But send your thoughts in a super chat, y'all. It helps. It keeps this channel moving, right? It keeps this channel going. So let's get a super chat, y'all. That would be greatly appreciated. But Bill is your LFG player of the game. 1 person out of the experts picked us to win. Luke McCaffrey looks like a stud. Everything went right today. Penalties on the Chargers side. I mean, the Chargers, just so many penalties for them. They killed themselves at some point. So Everything went right for the Commanders today. Everything went good for the Commanders today, and that's the way you go in a football game. But 27-10, that's the score I want. That's the score I love. 27-10. But let's get to 40 likes in the stream, y'all. Let's get to 40 likes in the stream. We are so close. Let's hit 40 likes in today's stream. Subscribe to the channel as well. Super chat. Let me move the super chat goal to 1. Let me move the super chat goal to 1. Let's get a super chat, y'all. That's the goal. I'm really big on hitting this goal. So let me move the super chat goal to 1. All right, let me just do this real quick. All right, so yeah, now the super chat goal is 1. So now the super chat goal is 1. You can now click the target button with a 0 out of 1 on it to send a super chat. That would be greatly appreciated. But please keep doing what you're doing, team. Please keep doing what you're doing, team. Because that was fun to watch. And again, that was the brand of football that we played last year that I didn't know if we were going to get that back. I didn't know if this year we were going to be able to play football again, right? I didn't know if we were going to be able to be that good. I didn't know. And I genuinely wondered if we could come out there and get a W. But no Noah Brown, no Terry McLaurin, no Sam Cosmi. You find a way to go out there and get a W. In Jaden's homecoming game, in Jaden's return, you get a W. Man, it feels so good. Man, it feels so good. And I said you had to get pressure. You get pressure. Like, there were so many things this team did that I said we had to do before the game, and that's what they did. That's what they did. Electric, amazing game. Awesome to watch. Tom Brady said he was having fun watching the game, enjoying the game. Tom Brady said that. Tom Brady said that. That means this team is good. But let's get to 40 likes in the stream. I'll smash that like button if you just joined or you've been in here for a while. Hit the like button. Let's get to 40 likes in the stream. Subscribe to the channel if a singular one of you is in here and you're not subscribed. Also, send a super chat. Again, we need 1 super chat. That's it. 1 super chat. So help me to reach that goal by sending a super chat. We're just breaking down this Commanders game again because that was an electric game. That was a fun game to watch. Our team goes out there. They win 27-10. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. I needed that win for my soul. I needed that win for my soul. That did something to me. That last touchdown, that did something to me. That last touchdown, because that was awesome. Debo, Terry, that last touchdown was crazy. That was fun to watch. Kind of just shows who we are. I think if Debo and Terry get into a rhythm, we can be really good. We can be really good if Debo and Terry get in a rhythm. Like, they're not going to play with us. But let's get to 40 likes on the stream, y'all. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Super chat goal is 1. You can click the target button. It's a white button, target button with a 0 out of 1 on it to send a super chat. Send your thoughts about the game in a super chat if you could. Because we need that. I need that for the channel. But I need to just continue to see what they did today. Every single game, every game, the rest of the year, do what you did today. Do what you did today, please. Because the Commanders looked electric. The Commanders looked good today. They look like a real NFL team today. Last week, You lost the Falcons. Most teams aren't bouncing back from that. We are. We're putting BTA to the Chargers. Putting BTA to the Chargers. I mean, our fans were just, they showed out. They showed out. Bill's first 100-yard game, might I mention? Bill's first 100-yard game. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bill's first 100-yard game. So, again, everything fell into place today. Everything worked out for the Commanders today. We needed that W. We needed that W. We got that W. I'm so excited for this. So excited for this win. So excited for this team. So happy for this team. Jaden Daniels, Dan Quinn, all come out there. They put on a master class. Joe Witt Jr. revives himself. Joe Witt Jr. revived himself. Yes, he did. So that was just fun to watch. And again, on top of it, you get an Eagles loss. You get a Giants loss. Everything fell into place today. But let's get to 40 likes in the stream, y'all. Let's get to 40 likes in the stream, y'all. Please smash that like button. So close to 40. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. We are one subscriber away from 2,430. But again, yeah, if you just joined, smash that like button. Let's get to 40 likes on today's stream. How are we feeling after this game, though? We got 10 people in here. Let's get 10 new comments. How are we feeling after this game? What are your thoughts after this game? Because again, this was a must-win game for us. Must-win game. You come out there, you get a W. Must-win game. That's how you show up clutch. That's how you show up clutch. Man, it felt so good to get that win. And it shows that we still have, it shows that we are still a really good football team. We just have to tap in. Just have to tap in to what our identity is. Right? So, electric win, though. Electric win. I'll take it. And you have Monday Night Football. So, it's Bill Mania. It's Bill time. Bill Mania. He's ready to go. Unleash him. And he's the dude's a 7th round pick. The dude is a 7th round pick. It's insane what he's been able to do. He's just crazy. He's been playing absolutely electric. I didn't see enough from C-Rod today, though. I didn't see a lot from C-Rod. They didn't give him a lot of carries. I also did not see a lot from what's his name? J-Mac. I didn't see a lot from J-Mac. But it is what it is. Like those guys, since Bill was playing so good, they didn't get incorporated enough. So it's not surprising. But the main player was Bill, and the main player of Bill was solid. You know, he was solid. So we never, again, like the title says, we never left. We never left. We never went anywhere. You know, that's the biggest thing. We never went anywhere. Just another Sunday. It wasn't perfect. The defense responded, though, when their backs were against the wall. Nobody said they were going to have a good game. Everybody said, the Chargers are going to carve them up. Justin Herbert's going to carve them up. He didn't. He did not carve us up. He didn't. Everybody thought we were getting carved up. We didn't. We didn't. So I love it. I also thought Trey Amos was really good. I thought Trey Amos was really good as well. Like, he's underrated. In coverage, he's underrated. Like, people didn't see that enough. He's underrated. So, I just thought it was all the coverage, like, they stepped up when they needed to. Sometimes. Defense stepped up when they needed to. Sometimes. But last week, they couldn't get a stop to save their lives. At least they put a little bit of confidence in us this week. least they put a little bit of confidence in us this week. And Bill, that's just a major factor of he did it in the Giants game week 1. Like he sealed the Giants game week 1. And we just need him to continue to seal games out. Like we have the lead, we're running the clock. He does a fantastic job of that. So love what he's been able to do. And I just hope he can continue to progress. And he was in the game a lot. That means he's probably getting better at pass blocking, pass protecting. So yeah, but Jaden Daniels did speak to the media after the game, though. He was just chill, like always. Nothing much. Didn't say much. He was just chill. He does not like that knee brace. Like you can tell, he does not like that knee brace, but it's fine, right? Let's get to 50 likes on the stream, y'all. Let's get to 50 likes on the stream. Smash that like button. Let's get those likes up. If you just joined or you've been in here for a while, smash that subscribe button as well. Super chat, because the super chat goal is 1. Super chat goal is 1. That's all we're trying to reach today. So make sure y'all super chat. Helps me out a lot. So, yeah. Commanders take the W over the Chargers, 27-10. What are your thoughts about this game? Let's get the comment section rolling. We get to the comment section. What are your thoughts on this game? Let me know in the comment section, because I'm hyped. I'm feeling good at this game. Again, this brings good vibes back. This feels like the team that we know. This feels like the team that we know. So I'm just hyped about this team. Because they were solid today. Jaden and Bill starring the show. Debo leading behind them. They were good. Absolute domination of the Chargers. Absolute domination of the Chargers. And again, we never look back. But Debo Samuel was your leading receiver today. Bill, again, I believe he was the leading rusher. Jaden was also up there in rushing yards as well. But I just hope, if we get Cosme and Terry back, next Monday, like, this team's scary. Watch out. That's why we had to gain momentum today by the win. But let's get to 50 likes in the stream, y'all. Smash that like button. Help me to reach that goal. Super chat goal is 1 super chat, y'all. If we could just get 1 super chat, that'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. But yeah, click the target button with the 0 out of 1 on it to send a super chat. That would be greatly appreciated. Definitely helps the channel out a lot. Man, again, I thought it was gonna be ugly at the start of this one. I'm just curious how much their O-line being unhealthy, if that made us look noticeably better, or if they would have still played close to what they did today. Again, that's what it is, Like, I didn't know that O-line, Mekhi Becton, Joe Alt, Slater, like, they had so many guys out. They had so many guys out. So I don't know. I mean, our pass rush would have not been that good. I can guarantee you that. I hope Bill averages 15 or more carries going forward. He should. Again, that's the workload he should have. That's the workload he should have. Right? Biggie, if you could help me out with that super chat goal, that'd be greatly appreciated. You can click the target button with the 0 out of 1 on it to help me out with that super chat goal. Also, smash that like button. Get to 45 likes on this stream. Was Atlanta's line a lot better or just healthier? They were healthier, right? Their line's not great. They were healthier, though. They were definitely a healthier line. That was what they were. Yeah, so they were healthier. Chargers, the Chargers were just banged up, right? That's what they were. But smash that like button. Let's get to 45 likes on the stream. If you just joined, smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button. Make sure you're all subscribed to the channel. But yeah, we need Terry back next week, right? We need Terry back next week, and we get Cosme back next week. It'll all work itself out once we get those guys back. Bill needs 3 to 5 catches a game as well, difference maker for the offense. He's definitely great out of the backfield. Like, he's really good at catching passes out of the backfield as well. And without Eckler, like, you don't have a dominant guy to do that. So I definitely like that factor that he brings to the game. He had a lot of yards receiving today. So yeah, I need 3 to 5 catches as well. He's just going to be such an effective back. I can already feel it. He's going to be such an effective back for us. He's going to be a superstar. Like, I hope I'm not going too far with that. He's going to be a superstar, though. But let's get to 45 likes in the stream, y'all. If you just joined, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Super chat goal is 1 super chat. That's all we need today. 1 super chat. That's it. So if y'all can help me reach that goal, it'd be greatly appreciated. Keep up the good work. You need to come on Lake Lewis Fan Day show with us. Oh, I'll help spread your channel because Lake has a pretty good following. Yeah, I mean, I've seen that show. Yeah, that seems fun to come on. You know, I might try to get on there one day. Like, if I'm free on a Friday, you know, maybe I can. Fan Friday, I think it's called. Yeah, so that'd be fun. That'd be fun. I have to get on there sometime. But yeah. But share some more thoughts about the game. Want to hear more thoughts about the game from y'all, though. What do y'all have to say about this game? Because again, y'all already know what I'm saying. Y'all already know I'm hyped. Y'all already know the vibes are back. The vibes are back in DC. The vibes are back in DC. We're feeling good. And we're still going to go for a while in here because I'm feeling good tonight. The vibes are high tonight. Vibes are high tonight. Again, it feels like the team from last year. This feels like the team from last year. That's what we were missing last week. Like, we just didn't do a lot of things last week that were in our identity. I feel like we found our identity back. Right? I was surprised how good the offense moved with honestly not a lot of time of possession. Yeah. You know, the Chargers dominated us in time of possession. Like, if we're being honest, the Chargers dominated us in time of possession, right? So, and we still were able to win the game. Like, I believe the Chargers beat us out in time of possession at the end of the day. But we just did other things well. We got turnovers. Again, they stepped up when they needed to step up, and it was awesome to watch the defense be able to step up in that way. They stepped up when they needed to step up. So, but let's get to 50 likes in the stream. Let's get to 50 likes in the stream, y'all. We're only 5 away. Subscribe to the channel as well. If you're not subscribed, again, y'all, super chat goal is 1 super chat. You can click the target button with a 0 out of 1 on it to send a super chat. That keeps the channel moving, helps me out a lot. So I could definitely use that. Let's get a super chat. But 27-10, the Commanders are now 3-2, second in the division. But the Giants lost and the Eagles lost. So if you look at it, we're only a game back from the Eagles, and we play on Monday Night Football next week. So this team's hitting the stride, though. This team's hitting the stride at the perfect time. We gave them a touchdown early with Mikey jumping off. Oh, yeah. Don't even get me started on that. That was pathetic. That was hard to watch, right? Mikey jumping off sides, that was hard to watch. Like, that burned me up inside, if I'm being honest. Would have loved to see them only score 3. Me too. I mean, you hold them to 3, and with how fast they moved the football down the field, it would have felt like holding them to 3 would have been such a win, but Mikey jumps off sides. And I already told y'all, I felt like we were cooked early on. Like, I felt like we were cooked early on. I felt like the game was cooked early on, but we were able to collect ourselves and come back. But yeah, after seeing Mikey make that play, like, I was scared. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared because that was scary. Like, you don't want to be around that territory where you're giving up those type of penalties. That was bad. But yeah, that was bad. So let's get to 50 likes in the stream, y'all. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button on the channel if you're not subscribed. Super chat goal is 1 super chat. So let's get 1 super chat before we get out of here. We're still going to be a little while, though. I still have some things to say. Too many soft spots in the commander zone. As always, as I feel like I come on here and say every week, too many soft spots in the commander zone, right? You need to fix some of the secondary problems. some undisciplined football, right? Edge rushers running past the quarterback, undisciplined football. There's definitely some things we need to practice this week. The key for this team is to get 4 to 6 yard run on first down so we don't play from 2nd and 10 or more. They get to 2nd and 5 or less each first down. That's where our team is money, baby. I agree. I agree with you. That's a correct statement. 4 to 6 yard runs on first down is, I mean, you almost always get a first down, right? So yeah, I definitely that's the key. And that's what Bill was doing today. That's what Bill was able to do today. You know, that's what he did today. And so he was special today in every aspect. That's what he was able to do. So he definitely carried us today. And yeah, too many throws from Herbert, too many 15-yard throws to convert a long second or third down. Yes, and if you remember, was it like the first drive out of the half, maybe? Might have been the first drive out of the half. The Chargers got so many penalties. The Chargers got so many penalties. But we gave them 30-yard plays. We gave them multiple first downs. It was like 2nd and 30, 3rd and 30. We gave them first downs, but they got penalties, and so they cost themselves. That was an ugly part of the game as well for the Commanders' defense. And it just felt like some of the time, as I say every week, some of the time, you know, there was just so many gaps in the zone defense. Like it's some of the time the players are not even on the screen. Like you don't even see the Commanders players on the screen. They're not even on the screen in the picture of when they're showing the replay. That's the problem sometimes. But again, other than that, like the defense did what they needed to do. And Mike Sanders still 2 interceptions in a row, games in a row. So that was fun to watch. But this team, like, I'll take it tonight. You know, it was so fun to watch tonight. It was electric tonight. So we'll take this one. Bears Monday Night Football next week. I mean, that's not going to be easy, but we should get the W in that game. But smash that like button if you have not done so yet. Let's get to 50 likes on this stream, y'all. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Send a super chat if you can send a super chat. Click the target button with the 0 out of 1 in it to send a super chat. And we only need one super chat. You can see the 0 out of 1. That means we only need one super chat. So let's get a super chat, y'all. We need this for the channel. Helps the channel grow a lot. So let's get a super chat. But also, they counted us out. They counted us out. And we never waver. On to Chicago. Let me hear your thoughts for us. Listen, get the run game going again. You cannot let Caleb pass the ball over you. Rome Odunze has been very good. I'm still waiting for Sinnott to have some big plays downfield. Shocked there was no Ertz today. Yeah, Ertz had a drop today. He had a drop today. Yes, some big plays downfield for Sinnott. I'm waiting for that too. Michael, what's going on, my guy? Michael, I haven't seen you in a long time. If you can help me with that super chat goal, it'd be greatly appreciated. Because I'm pretty sure you sent me one before. I feel like our offensive defense was asleep for the first quarter, but suddenly woke up with that pick in the second quarter and got better and better from there on out. That's exactly how I would put the game. That's exactly how I would put the game. That's what I said. I said they just got better and better and better and better throughout the game. And, you know, they found their identity more and more and more throughout the game. Yeah, they were asleep, though. For the first quarter, I mean, the first drive for the Chargers was right down the field. Like, right down the field. First few drives, like we had no confidence in our defense the first few drives. But then again, the defense locked in, Joe Witt Jr. locked in, and we got back on track. And so yeah, that was just fun to watch, right? It was just fun to see this team come together and you know, play as a unit, play defense as a unit, right? Biggie, appreciate you for the super chat, man. After a big win, I got you. I appreciate you so much, man. You know, I really wanted that goal to be filled out because this helps the channel out a lot. You know, this helps the channel out a lot. So thank you so much for this. Will Bill fight for Rookie of the Year if they let him run the damn ball? Yes. Yes, he will. I said that earlier in the stream. You probably missed it. Yes, he will fight for Rookie of the Year. Let me hear your take on the next 4 games. So the next 4 games is again, I can't thank you enough for the super chat. Appreciate you, man. But the next 4 games looks like the Bears on Monday Night Football. That should be a win. You do the things that you need to do. That should be a win. All right, in my opinion. Cowboys, that should be a win. You can easily throw all over this Cowboys defense. That should be a win. Okay? But those next 2 games, even though they should be wins, it's not easy. Chiefs, that's probably a loss. Like, if we're being honest, the Chiefs get better and better throughout the year. That's probably a loss, right? Seahawks, that's Sunday Night Football. That's a win. I can already see that game being a win for the Commanders. I'm hyped for that game. But that's the next 4 games for you. Like, they're all not easy, but that's why today, getting that win today was so important. Like, you had to capitalize and get a win today, right? You had to capitalize and get a win today to feel better about to feel better about your position in the next 4 games. So my take for the next 4 games is that we have to play the brand of football that we played today. Have to play that brand of football. I'm excited for it though. Like, there's a lot of good tests. There's a lot of good challenges these next few games. So, yeah, that's my take on the next 4 games. Just make sure you hit up Lake and join us for the Fan Day show. That's what I want to see. I'll try. All right. I would for sure try. All right. Away games Saturday mornings, home usually Fridays, but things change with road games. Okay. All right. I will try to contact him, see if I can get on the show. And I'm sure he will, right? But we got 14 people in here. Let's get up to 50 likes on this stream. Let's get up to 50 likes in the stream. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button for me. Send a super chat if you would like. Thank you, Big E, for the super chat. Send a super chat if you would like, though. And send your thoughts in that super chat about the game if you want to. So I'm feeling good though. I hope you all, are having a good day, because I definitely am. Right, I am. Oh man, that was awesome, right? To see that this team come together and win that type of game. We need some more young blood in there, but it's awesome. You'll enjoy it. You live near DC, yeah. So I do. Like, not, I'm close to the stadium. That's what I'll say. Close to the stadium. So yeah, definitely local. So, and I'll have to check out that show as well. I'll have to check out that. But the vibes are back. We're back. The team is back. The vibes are back in DC. I'm hype as ever. And I'm feeling good. This is the team we have been waiting to see the whole year. We see it today. And this is what it's supposed to look like. This is our team. But let's get to 50 likes on this stream. We are 3 likes away from 50 likes. Let's get 3 more likes. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Send a super chat to support me if you would like. Send a super chat to support me. Keep the channel moving if you would like. But yeah. So, big win for the Commanders today. Big dub today. And that's just what we had to do, right? We had to go out there and we had to get a win, because I told y'all it was a must-win game. But Jaden Daniels is clutch. Jaden Daniels is clutch. Don't play with Jaden Daniels. He clutch. Jaden Daniels is clutch. And he's going to show up and make those throws. He's going to show up and make those plays. We're better than the Chargers. That is how we get down. In the words of Dan Quinn, that's how we get down. Let's link up at one of the games. Not sure which one I'm going to yet, but let's link up. And wasn't complete from the start to finish, but this is how the team should try to play. 30 pass and 30 plus runs. I agree. And balance is the key. You're correct. So I went to the Giants game. I went to the Giants game week 1. I'll let you know if I'm going to any other games this year, right? I'll let you know that. But I went to the Giants game. So yeah, for sure. For sure, man. But yeah, balance is the key for this team, right? Balance is the key. But I'm just glad that everybody counted us out. I'm just glad that we never left. Right? We never left. We never left the conversation. Right? We are a good football team. We are a good football team. Do not doubt us ever again. Do not doubt us ever again. I don't want to hear it ever again. 27-10 in LA. First road win over the Chargers since 1986. Let me say that again. First road win over the Chargers since 1986. It's changed, folks. The culture has changed. The team has changed. The coaches are better. The quarterback's a superstar. Your running back is a 7th-round pick who's an LFG player of the game. This team is on fire. And we're just hitting stride. You know, that's the best thing. We're just hitting stride. But Michael, if you could help me out and just send one more super chat, because I know you've done that before. But yeah, you're right. That's awesome. But appreciate you, Michael, for joining me tonight. Yeah, you know, it's awesome to hear that that's the first road win since 1986. And that's hard to believe, quite frankly. That's hard to believe. Great win for this team. Great win for this team. Let me read this. Adam Rank is fake news, and that's facts. Can't believe he gets paid to talk. I cannot believe he gets paid to talk. He is a bum. He's a bum. Like, he does not know how to do his job. All because the Commanders beat the Bears last year. All because the Commanders beat the Bears last year. He just wants to throw us in the dirt. He predicted us to be like 7-10 this year. He predicted us to be 7-10 this year. It's insane. It's insane. Predicted us to be 7-10. So crazy. Michael, appreciate you for the super chat. Sure, since you asked nicely, yeah. I just wanted to help this channel out, keep this channel moving. Those definitely do it. Appreciate you, Michael, though. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for showing up tonight. Let me like this super chat. But yeah, appreciate you, Michael, for that. And thank you, Big E and Michael, for those super chats. Greatly appreciate y'all. Greatly appreciate y'all. Thank you, Michael. But let me see. So Patriots are up 3-0 on the Bills, end of the first quarter in that game. But this is just culture. This is just culture. Commanders, the win over the Chargers. This is just culture, right? It's BTA, it's culture, it's everything. It's a combination of everything. It's the work that you put in over the summer. It's crazy. But let's get to 50 likes in the stream, y'all. Let's get to 50 likes on this stream, y'all. Help me to get to 50 likes today. Definitely would be greatly appreciated if we could get to 50 likes. If you're just joining or you've been in here for a while, it's definitely great. It's winning is a great feeling. Winning is a great feeling. Especially, the vibes that are back in DC. I'm so happy these vibes are back. Again, it feels like last year. It feels like last year. This team feels like they're back. Mike Sammerstill, 2 interceptions in the past 2 games. Jordan McGee. Also, I saw Jordan McGee a lot. So that was a little bit interesting. But if you're just joining, make sure you smash that like button. Let's get to 50 likes on the stream. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Send a super chat if you would like to support. That fumble really was the inflection point. We didn't score before it, and the Chargers didn't score after it. Yeah, that fumble was key. That fumble was a great hit from Quan Martin. That's what I want to see more often. That was awesome. And that was really, yeah, that was the turning point. Like, you're right. I hope DQ plays ranks BS to the team all week. They ought to motive this team on another level. Honestly, never like it when we get real hype. I like being the underdog, play harder. That's what I said on the stream this week. That's what I said on the stream this week. I love being the underdog because when you are the underdog, you get to go out there and you get to play freely. When you're the underdog, you go out there, you play free. Nobody expects you to win, apparently, since you're the underdog. So there's no pressure on you. The pressure is all on the other team. You just go out there and you play your brand of football. Right? You go out there, you play your brand of football. It's amazing not being the underdog or being the underdog. I love it. Let us be the underdog next week. I don't care. All I wanted to do today was win. But you're correct on that statement. Yeah, when will they add McGee in there more? Today. It all started today. They saw enough from Bobby Wagner. It all started today. That's when it started. So McGee's going to get in there now from now on. By the way, he had some nice plays. And did we hear Amos or Lattimore much? Feel like they played a good game. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you know it. You know, you're a football junkie, I'm sure. Whenever you don't hear a cornerback's name, that means they had a good day. Barely ever heard Lattimore. Barely ever heard Amos today. They played a really nice game. Both of them had some good games. Both of them played really well. So I'm glad I didn't hear Lattimore's name. So glad I didn't hear Lattimore's name because I did not want to hear their name. I didn't want to hear their name. Yeah. So, yeah. So it's just good when you don't hear their name. It's good when you don't hear their name. But we are 1 like away from 50 likes. We're 1 like away from 50 likes. We just need 1 more like on the stream. Also, subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. And send a super chat to support me and help the channel out if you would like. Dan Quinn said they had their best Friday practice of the year last Friday, sorry, at USC. He was surprised they were down 10-0, but said the vibe was just different and he knew they'd come back. Dan Quinn said he knew we would come back. That's confidence. That's confidence. I'm not sure why they haven't played like the other linebacker, Cajo, more because he seems like a great tackler from what we've seen. I'd like to see him and McGee pair together some more in there to give Bobby and Luvu a break. Yeah. Listen, Cajo has been inactive almost every game. Like, almost if we play at 1 o'clock, the inactives come out at 11:30. If we play at 4 o'clock, inactives come out at like 3:30. So every week, check the inactives because Ali Cajo's been inactive almost every single game. So that's why he's not getting time. A break more. Bobby seems like he had more juice. Yeah, Bobby seems like he's had, more juice. I feel like McGee seems like he's had more juice than Bobby. Like, get the young bucks some playing time. Get the young bucks some experience. Help them out a little bit. Give Bobby and Luvu a break. And I feel like we would be in a much better position. But thank you guys for helping me reach 50 likes in the stream. Hey, if you have not hit the like button, make sure you do so. Make sure you hit the like button. Can only help me out more. And subscribe to the channel if you're in here and you're not subscribed. Also, send a super chat to support me. Any super chat would support me. I would greatly appreciate it. But Commanders win 27-10. I'm feeling great today. I'm feeling amazing today. Man, what a big win for this team. What a job by the Commanders to come out of there and pull out a win, pull out a dub, right? Sit back and enjoy this W because this W is huge. If you look at the next games that we play, they're hard. They're difficult. This dub is huge. Hey, the Dubs family. What's up, man? We got the dub. Hey, you were at the game today. You were at the game today. I remember that. I remember that from the super chat yesterday. By the way, send a super chat today if you would like to support me. Anyways, what's up, man? We got the dub. What's going on, man? How was the game? How was the atmosphere at the game? Cuz hey, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you because um you traveled all the way to LA. You went to the game. There was a lot of burgundy and gold fans there. There was a lot of burgundy and gold there. It was amazing. So shout out to you for making that trip because that is a tough, hard trip to make. But smash that like button if you just joined as well. Smash that like button if you just joined. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Send a super chat to support me if you would like. A lot of us, there was a lot. And like I heard defense chants. That first third down, I heard it was so loud. I mean, it was loud for the Commanders. It was crazy. So yeah, there was a lot of Commanders fans in attendance. I loved it. I love seeing all those Commanders fans in attendance. Definitely love seeing the Commanders fans show out, and they definitely contributed to the win. Like you contributed to the win today. You know, you contributed to the win today. So shout out to you for traveling all that way because that must have been a tough trip. That must have been a tough trip. But let's get to 60 likes on the stream, y'all. Smash that like button if you have not done so yet. Let's get those likes up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Send a super chat to support me as well. Send a super chat to support me. But we have 16 viewers now. So that means more people just joined. So let's get to 60 likes in the stream, y'all. Smash that like button. But how are we feeling after this game? How are we feeling after this game? We are 3-2 on the year. 3-2 on the year. Dan Quinn said he was surprised to be down 10-0, but he said he knew his team was going to come back. I mean, the vibes are back. The vibes are back. We're hype. We're hype. This team is locked in. The vibes are back in DC, man. This felt like last year. Like this genuinely felt like last year. In the way that we did this. So I was just so happy to come out of there with the W. And just trounce, just absolutely kill the Chargers. Domination from the Commanders. But we got more new viewers, it looks like. So let's get to 60 likes on the stream, y'all. Smash that like button on the stream. Let's get those likes up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. Send a super chat to support me. Any super chat would support me, so that'd be greatly appreciated. And just comment your thoughts about the game in a super chat, if you could. What are y'all thinking about this game? How are y'all feeling? I'm feeling great. This team, they never wavered. They never looked back. They never worried. This wasn't a fantastic win. This was a fantastic win. People said the sophomore slump. People said Jaden couldn't get it done. People said Jaden looked slower with the knee brace. They were wrong. They were wrong. Herbert threw for 166 on our defense. Justin Herbert threw for 166 yards on our defense. Don't ever compare him to Jaden Daniels. Don't ever compare Justin Herbert to Jaden Daniels. Do not ever compare Justin Herbert to Jaden Daniels. I don't want to hear it. And yes, we are an hour and 50 minutes in, and I'm still yelling. Yes, we are. But do not ever compare Justin Herbert to my quarterback. Don't ever do it. Smash that like button if you have not done so. Let's get to 60 likes on this stream, y'all. Let's get to 60 likes on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed as well. Super chat any thoughts you have. Super chat any thoughts you have. Would help me out a lot. They counted us out. They told us no. They said we couldn't. And we proved them all wrong. We proved all the doubters, the haters wrong. Sophomore slump? Is there a sophomore slump? Like, I can't hear you. Is there a sophomore slump? Is there a sophomore slump? Will Jaden Daniels have a sophomore slump? Is Jaden Daniels better than Justin Herbert? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Jaden Daniels clears Justin Herbert all day. Don't even come in here with that. Justin Herbert on our defense, on our trash defense, threw for 166. Don't compare Justin Herbert. Cam Newton, shut up. Cam Newton, shut up. You know Jaden's better than you. You know Jaden will have a better career than you ever did. Cam Newton, stop talking about my quarterback. Cam Newton, stop talking about my team. But let's get to 60 likes on the stream, y'all. We got new viewers in here, so let's get to 60 likes on the stream. Smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Super chat. Any thoughts you have? Y'all know super chats help me out a lot, so smash that like button though. How are y'all feeling? Send your thoughts on the game. Based on what we have, what would you draft? First 3 picks next year. So definitely a wide receiver. We definitely need a wide receiver. Like any way we can get a wide receiver, we need it. So we need a wide receiver. Probably would think about an edge rusher. I would probably think about an edge rusher, to be honest with you. And then what else? What else could we use here? What else could we use here? Something on the defense. You know, I would think about a linebacker, right? I would think about a cornerback, probably. Honestly, probably a quarterback. Cornerback. Sorry, I meant cornerback. Yes, cornerback. That's what I would do. So, wide receiver, cornerback, maybe an edge rusher. Maybe an edge rusher. Maybe if Ben Sinnott does not work out and Zach Ertz retires, maybe I think about a tight end, though, too. So, this team was so fun to watch today, though. Like, I'm so stoked about this team. You know, this team makes me so happy winning today. The vibes are back in DC. We are back to the team we were last year. This felt like last year. Smash that like button, though. Let's get to 60 likes. Let me see what we're at right now. We're at 55 likes right now. So 5 more likes to get to 60 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed as well. Do we draft cornerback high and trade Lattimore? You don't have to pay Lattimore next year. You don't have to pay Lattimore next year. So, no, you don't trade Lattimore. You just don't re-sign him. Unless he's here next year. I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember if he's here next year or not. Yeah, I can't remember. So, I'd have to look at that, and we'll get into more of these conversations as the year goes on. So, not yet, though. We'll get into more of those conversations as the year goes on, though. But the Commanders ultimately did what I said they need to do. They did what I said they need to do. Get pressure on Justin Herbert, right? You get pressure on Justin Herbert, you ultimately just play solid football. You ultimately play solid football. It just felt like last year, like I've said. We need to find something to cover big athletic tight ends. Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. We don't have that yet. We don't have that yet. And we're working on that. Like, that's going to come around. That's going to come around. So we're working on that. You know, we'll see. That's going to come around, though. I believe our defense will continue to get better. They just need to grow as a unit. And yes, the defense was not solid today. The defense was not solid today. But we just have to keep an eye on this team and if they continue to get better. Because next week, again, you have Monday Night Football next week. Next week is already Monday Night Football. So next week is going to be a challenging game to play. All right? That's going to be a challenging game to play. And then you have, you know, Cowboys, Chiefs. Like, it's bad. How come Madrino hasn't been in to cover big guys like Pitts? So he because he's been a guy that he hasn't been active. So I already told you Ali Caho's not been active. Cam Madrino's the other guy. He hasn't been active. The team just hasn't activated him at all. They just haven't activated him. I don't know why, but they have not activated him. So that's the problem. Just hasn't been activated, hasn't been able to be out there to do so. So that's kind of the problem. That's kind of the problem. Wipe off this mic real quick. But yeah, the team on game days, they never activate him. They never activate him. So I can't really give you a straight up answer. I don't know. Team just never activated him. So, but I think he has real potential. But we are 5 likes away from 60. So get me to 60 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. We're almost been here for 2 hours, planning to go for a little while more. Super chats help me out a lot. You guys know they keep the channel moving. So super chat any thoughts you have about the game. That would be greatly appreciated. as we just go over this 27-10 big victory that we got today. Again, vibes are back in DC. We're feeling good. Vibes are back in DC. And this is the team we know and love. This is the team we know and love. So I'm just happy that the Commanders were able to come out of here with a big W. And that's the way you beat a football team. That's the way you win a football game. That's the way you win a football game. So I'll be really pumped for next week, Monday Night Football. But for right now, let's just enjoy this big win over the Chargers. Again, solid played game. You know, you had to win this football game, and the team understood that, and they won the football game. They got it done. So we're feeling good, but just excited about this win. Pumped up. Commanders win 27-10. 27-10 was your final score today. Jaden was sloppy at first. Team was down 10-0. They ended up on 27 unanswered points, though. 27 unanswered points. We really have a running back one now. We have Deebo Samuel now. Deebo Samuel's legit. I mean, Deebo Samuel's different. Like, this dude is different. But let's get to 60 likes in the stream now. We're only 5 likes away from 60 likes. Help me to get there. Subscribe to the channel if you're in here and you're not subscribed as well. Send your final thoughts about the game, though. Send your final thoughts about the game. Let me know how you felt. I just feel like, you know, all that talk before the game, everybody had to say something. All that talk before the game, they really didn't do anything. That talk didn't do anything. That talk before the game was pathetic. We feeling good. But Super Bowl era jersey on as well. Super Bowl era jersey for that 4 o'clock game. About hit 2 hours on stream. Grinding. They counted us out. They said we couldn't do it. They said we were never going to win. They said we never had a chance. Is it too early to say Bill is a top 10 running back? Is it too early to say Bill is a top 10 running back? Is that an outlandish take? Is it too early to say Deebo is a top 10 wide receiver in the league? I don't know. But those guys certainly showed up today. So definitely love where this team's headed. Love where this team's going. And I feel like really productive win today. Really going to help us gain a lot of momentum for the year. And that's what we need. That kind of momentum, that kind of dominant win, that's what a team like us needs. That's what our team needs. Those kind of wins. But we're 5 likes away from 60 likes. Smash that like button. Get those likes up. Subscribe to the channel. Super chat any thoughts you have. Super chat any thoughts you have about this game. Make sure you do that. But yeah, defense wasn't bad today. Whole team played solid. Whole team stepped up when they needed to. We picked off Justin Herbert on our own 1-yard line. I bet half of LA jumped up and screamed no at the same time. Yeah. I mean, they were probably so mad. Mikey, what a play. Like, and let's not even ignore that Johnny Newton. Let's not even ignore Johnny Newton was the guy that tipped that ball up in the air so that Mikey could pick that ball off. Otherwise, it would have been a touchdown. Otherwise, that's a touchdown. What a play by Johnny Newton. What a play. Love it. But love Johnny Newton for that. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Let's get to 60 likes on the stream, y'all. Let's get to 60 likes on the stream. Again, I'm just feeling like they counted us out. I'm just feeling like a victory Monday tomorrow. I'm just feeling like a big game on the horizon. Next week, Monday Night Football. I'm feeling it. So, 27-10 was your final score. We just hit 2 hours streaming. I'm going to wrap this one up. Tomorrow's content will, and again, guys, make sure you smash that like button on the way out. Smash that like button on the way out if you have not done so. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, but smash that like button most importantly on the way out of today's stream. And tomorrow's content will be in video form. I don't think I'm gonna live stream tomorrow. But we'll see. Maybe that changes. Just keep your eyes peeled for all content tomorrow. Keep your eyes peeled for the content tomorrow. Otherwise, that's gonna do it for me here today. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy your victory Monday. Smash the like button on the way out. Get me to 60 likes on the way out. Get me to 60 likes in the stream on the way out if you could do so. So smash the like button on the way out. Subscribe to the channel on the way out. And that's going to do it for me. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Again, keep your eyes peeled for content tomorrow. I will definitely have something out tomorrow. Otherwise, that's going to do it for me.